You? Yeah. It's open through. It is empty. It says full is empty.
Says it's empty. Okay.
Sorry.
Good afternoon, everyone. But I have prepared a presentation, I was given instructions to prepare a presentation, which really had some technical difficulties. So, and the presentation was prepared last minute, and I was going to by what the presentation was going. Anyways, my presentation is on women with disabilities. And basically, is that particular article dealt with discrimination against women and what the UN Convention stated that state parties must ensure that all women enjoy the fundamental freedom and equality that everyone else has. That's basically it. Then I went on into my experience. My experience going through in Trinidad, especially. Well, I was not discriminated because I'm a woman. I was discriminated because I'm a person with disability. When person stop you or prevent you from doing certain things, they don't say no. It's not because you are a woman. It's because you have a disability. You can't go to school, or you can't, for example, in secondary school, I used the word inclusion. My parents and I, it was the first time that the ministry actually came forward and used the word inclusion, and we brought that forward into the secondary school system that I went to. And we told them that we will take matters into the ministry. And because the principal didn't want me in his school, he made a lot of excuse. Also, in coming into tertiary education, we use what was written in the article, in UWI article and UWI policies, which was to accommodate persons with disability. Also, in the world of work, people didn't think I could have worked. People thought that, I would have been slow, how me shaking, how I'm going to type, stuff like that. And it was the opportunity of getting a chance and proving myself. Luckily, a person employed there, I went to school with her, and she knew my capabilities. The reason why I am saying this is because persons with disabilities have not reached the stage of advocating for equity, which is the difference between man and woman. We have to advocate as one, because when they tell us no, they don't tell us no because, we are a woman, we are a man, no. They use the simple excuse, we can't accommodate you. I also see, based on experience, women discriminated against women with disability.
Yes, that is indeed.
In terms of dating, parenting, etc. They will make mockery and say, how could she do that? That is not her nature, why would she do that? And then they would discriminate the other parties involved. Why would they allow that? Not knowing that they have equal rights as well. we have equal rights. So it's not only based on gender, based on going ahead, the UN Convention, if this is ratified, we fight for equality, right? And if this is ratified, what I will hope to see is that parents knew about the rights of their child. And it starts with that. Because the foundation starts with the parents advocating for the child and getting the child into the system. Because if the child do not get into the system at an early age, how would the child know that, they have rights? So it starts with the parent. The parents have to be involved when they have to know the right of their children. Society, as Mr. Nile said, you have to incorporate the child into society. Based on my experience, when I went to a special school, when I finished special school and went into secondary school, children were very, very curious. They came, they thought, it was very sensitive to ask me questions, but they would think everything they asked, they would be like, I'm sorry, I asked them, but I needed to. But I know that is me asking anything. That is my life. I'm not ashamed of it. And interacting, it only took a couple of weeks. And these students knew everything about me. So getting society involved is getting your child involved in society. Because society do not know that you have a child. But you know you have a child, you want your child into society. Also dependence. We are dependent on society. And therefore, we would have to make accommodations. Society, when I say we are dependent on society, it's because of access and accommodation, etc. Basically, if the government, etc., implement things like basic things first, we will be able to live a really full life. Because what we have right now is nothing like what we are doing. And so, going up, once these bodies, these institutional bodies, once these conventions become ratified, we can go and say, we can take legal action and say, we didn't get you to school because it didn't have accommodation, and we could take it to court. And our human right will be legitimized. Because right now it is a human right, but we hardly get to practice it. And in closing, I want to make this comment. You will see women have a right. We will see women becoming prime ministers now. And if we continue to integrate men and women, for example, in Trinidad, we had a woman prime minister. Women are becoming executive. And if we continue to tell society, women have rights, this have rights, what are we telling the younger society? They would think, so women are in the front. No, we have to teach other less developed societies, and not that women are equal. And it will come down to person with disability as well. Thank you.